Ladies and gentlemen, how are you? I am your planetary defense commander, Star Lord New Thor 7. And I remind you that the basis of Thor News has been that we sort of need to institute the Bill and Ted Manifesto, where we be excellent to each other and we party on, dudes and dudettes. Now, that has definitely not caught on, and definitely since the Y2K bug hit everybody, it caused us to start to go insane. And then we got hit by the 2012 bug. And that definitely caused everybody to extra go insane. Now, this is kind of sarcasm, talking about the mass shooting today. But I said if you want to reduce and possibly stop mass shootings, you need to re-elect George W. Bush. Because oddly enough, the lowest time in history since the 80s with mass shootings was from 2000 to 2004. But if you'll notice, they really unhinged in 2012. Now, I want to remind you, one of the reasons I'm so unpopular is because I believe we are all part of the problem. And that spending from pretty much 1999 to now, having both sides of the political aisle blame each other for every problem that happens, has pretty much destroyed the soul of this nation. And how do we put that cat back in the bag? Because this is how I look at it. It's like me. I have empathy. I feel what other people feel. And that's why I don't like being a jerk. That's why I don't like being mean. It's because if I make somebody feel bad, I feel bad. So I like to make people laugh because I feel good. And so the people who have empathy, like me, like if I was going to take my own life, and I never really thought about suicide, but, since like the end of 2017, it's been on my mind a lot. Just because this world is really, really, really hard to deal with. I mean, it's like a clusterfuck shit show of anger and blame every single day. It's hard to take for me. And so it's like if people like me, if I were to take myself out, I'm not going to hurt anyone, I don't blame anybody. Hell, I was given like all these special magic powers. So I can't be mad at y'all. Y'all didn't even get all the special magic powers I did. It's my fault. But the people without empathy, they're going to go crazy and then try and hurt other people when they go out. And the correlation here is that, like, the suicide rates have been increasing since pretty much 1999. We have a 33% increase. That's up from 1999. And so it's just amazing at how we are all working together to destroy the quality of life. So it blows my mind about, like, people work, they have other things they gotta do, and then so in their free time they then come home and argue about politics. It's part of the reason why everything is so shitty. And I've noticed, because I'm in the middle, it's like if I disagree with someone within one or two sentences, they'll either accuse me of being some liberal dickhead who loves Democrats or some Trumpette conservative dickhead who loves Republicans. And I'm neither. And the biggest indicator I got was this. So the Air Force orders first ever day off from training to tackle rising suicide rate. I was hard to favorite, but I had to favorite because this was like the Air Force kind of speaking out that we have a big problem. Like the quality of life, the quality of joy, the quality of happiness, the quality of humor, the quality of comedy, quality of art, quality of music, everything is degrading. As the Dow Jones hits 30,000 soon and cryptos are printing out billions, the joy of life is evaporating. And it makes me sick and sad today, not only that you had a mass shooting of a crazy idiot, but then to watch everybody turn around and blame a politician or a political party. This is all of our faults. Like, I've watched, everybody's like calling everybody names all the time. Everybody's dehumanizing everyone all the time. Everybody's declaring people the enemy. Garbage, horrible, trash, all the time just because they disagree. And so it has seeped from the top to the bottom. It's everywhere. And I've been here trying to fight it, be like a good guy and pray for unity, and hopefully one day the tides would turn. But, even it's, some days are harder than others, man. Like, because Republicans blame Democrats. Democrats blame Republicans. And so nothing gets fixed. Nobody seeks out solutions. They're all just trying to win points for their team. And so it's just it's a daily slog. And never do I hear that we should implement the Bill and Ted Manifesto. That if we're going to accomplish anything, if we're going to solve any problems, we all have to learn how to communicate with each other, how to respect each other, and how to work together. Because if we don't do that, we are just watching the slow collapse of civilization. And it doesn't have to be this way. We choose our destiny. We make our future. And that 20 years of arguing about racism and guns has gotten us nowhere. And abortion, like, we haven't found any solutions, but we've spent so much time, effort, energy, resources. Man, I could go into this topic in detail and depth. What's the point right now, Everybody's just stuck in their foxhole, and they don't change. So yeah, it's a sad day for a lot of reasons. And what makes me the most disgusting is anytime something like this happens, people turn to politicians for the solution. And when was the last time a politician fixed anything? When was the last time a politician solved a problem? And so, like, this, you can't pin this on one man. You can't pin this on one party. It's like we're all in this together. We're all to blame for this shit show. I know it's a hard sell, but it's the truth. And that the worse the quality of life gets, the more people hate each other, the more people call each other names, which never helps anything. The worse it's going to get. And so most people are just going to take their own lives, or only take one or two people with them so the media won't have a giant circus. But you're going to get the ones who are super psycho crazy, and they're going to take a lot of people with them. So the only way, the best way we can all work is to treat each other with kindness, with respect. I mean, the fact that the military members who go out and do what they can to protect us, and they come home, and I mean, we don't even take good care of our soldiers. And as I've said many times, we should be taking excellent care of our soldiers and excellent care of our farmers. So it's all of our responsibility to make the world a better place, and it starts with each one of us. God, we need divine intervention. We need more romance and love, and the whole, I don't know, the whole thing about like 6 years, we've been in this all men are garbage cycle where everybody talks about how just all men are bad or all white men are bad. Well, then you get shit like it just doesn't. It's like, what do they call it? Projecting your own future. So it's just, it get really started in the whole 24-hour news cycle started about here. It's so weird. And then the 9/11 effect dropped it, and then it just skyrocketed back up again. Yeah, I mean, trust me, Trump's idiotic fucking juvenile tweets, calling people name all the times, that doesn't help anything. But he's not to blame for a mass shooting. Everybody's been pouring in on the divide and conquer name call blame game. Yes, he has the most power and shouldn't act like such a jackass when he tweets. There's no reason to be calling people names, man. But it's like what everybody does, so he's just being like the rest of America. And the presidents are just normal, regular people like you and me. Although technically they've all been male. So this one, it's a sad day. I love you guys. And even in this whole cycle, like, I am now watching both sides do the exact thing they've been doing since like 2000 and, whenever. The exact same thing. Thinking, oh, this is going to have some radical solutions. And I always make fun of the bumper sticker people, and Republicans are bad, yes. I've talked about that a lot lately. But the Democrats are really bad too, because they're like, gun control. Like, all you got to do is say gun control, and then boom, shit is controlled. Or they got to do carbon tax. Boom, shit is controlled. Like, it's that simple. If it were that simple, when Obama had a full Democrat Senate, they could have put in gun control, man. It's not that, it's a very complex issue. And that the Democrats did have it from 2008 to 2016. And from 2008 to 2012, they controlled Congress. So it's not that simple. And overall, our whole system is outdated. We need a new one. Anywho, I don't know if this helped anybody. I'm just saying, like, I'm like one of the most optimistic people in the world most of the time. And I wake up almost every day really, really happy to be me. I love being me. Would have never traded place with anyone ever wanted to. But it's like, since like the end of 2017, like just waking up into this world has just gotten, it hurts. Like, it's just so bad. Like, feeling all the hate and anger and misery, and it's just been hard. It is hard. There's like nothing to look forward to. It's like romance is dead. Comedy's dead. Music's dead. Like, everything that displays the finest qualities of humanity has been driven under tow. and replaced by the divide and conquer bullshit that is extremely profitable to small groups. I don't know what to do. But I haven't given up hope. But days like today are just, it's like you have a horrible tragic event, and then you have all the nation just get mad and turn on each other. They've literally got us like Pavlov's dog. They just ring a bell and we do exactly what they want us to. And they don't give a shit about our country or Republicans or Democrats. They are all about their power, their money, their control. And it's a small group. Anyway, I love you guys. Hopefully, I'll pray some more. Pray to Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior, King of Kings. And pray to God. Pray to Archangel Michael for some signs of hope or signs, something to look forward to in the future. Especially from my realm, being the guy who's just been saying, hey, y'all, let's work together. Let's have a moment of forgiveness. Come together, solve our problems, build cool stuff. I've been getting attacked from like all sides all the time. And especially in this environment where people are just going freaking crazy and hateful. It's less fun than ever. Yeah, but I'm not a quitter. And I'm a fighter. Okay. Gotta wear this talk. Stay cool. God bless everyone.